So in my court case, um, the I have the fact that Constitution and the amendments are a reference to an act in civil liberty or something, and so Brazil or Peru and America are actually in a civil liberty conflict. They're killing each other on sight, believe it or not, or one of those states down there. Because the military's like, here we are, and I'm like, no, there you're still not. So the reason they're killing each other is many reasons, but mainly because the Constitution is not the law for everyone. The law says if you bring an argument in court and you argue that you have the right to bear arms, then you confess to being and claim to want within the force of life to join the American military. It's common sense everybody has the right to bear arms. The free people mean that you're free to own a gun. That's common sense. America's like 30 times bigger than that country, and they've never won. America's never won against them, ever. Many people in civil cases have actually brought that up, and it's recorded of saying a cop as saying, how about we bomb that guy? How about we just bomb that state? And then the actual plaintiff saying, how about we bomb that state or that land and that country, and then they strike to arrest it. You don't know what the law says or how it's worded or any of that. The actual gun there's an actual union, an arms union. There's two of them. There's one that's like very publicly known, the FDRA or something like that. They will actually tell you that the Second Amendment is a military amendment, and it's not the actual legal right to bear arms. And if, say, you get caught with a gun and a cop or judge says, or justice says, you know what, you're not supposed to have that gun, and you go to court and you call the FRA or whatever it's called, they show up and you base your argument on the Second Amendment, they'll walk out of court on you because the amendment is military. They themselves, the FDRA, were forced into the military. Every one of them is licensed military personnel because that's what the Second Amendment says, and that's where the FDRA comes from, or the FRA comes from. In my suit, I have a whole different group. So the cops, they go off and, most likely they'll force me to be a cop. They'll fucking probably send me a badge in the mail next. Because we're right, we know what the law means and whatnot. So it's pretty horrible. They're committing homosexuality, which is a criminal act. So the law actually says to, make sure I lay down no guidelines for them. The laws and justification. Justification is I'm driving in a justification. I'm in the center. I'm manipulating the justification because I'm still driving down the center and whatnot. So, so it's pretty horrible.